Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Triple G, this time with another free-to-play review. This time, another PvP. And I gotta say, Paladins was the best free-to-play PvP I've ever played. So far, and I've played them all. I played Epics, Fortnite, Spellbreaker, Spellbreaker, which I thought was kind of nice, but this one's way better. And this isn't even a third person. I usually prefer the third person games because I can, see my character, but this game has so much personality that just watching, the lanterns or the weapon that you're holding gives you that sense of immersiveness in that universe. So, let me start. People call this the poor man Overwatch, and I gotta say, that's a compliment. Okay, that's a compliment right there, because if you compare this to Overwatch, it's quite the compliment. Now, I might be a little bit biased on this review because I played around 10 matches and I won all of them. And this was my first time playing. Ever. I mean, ever. Sure. We all know these types of games tend to matchmake new players like this so they can have, those easy wins and stay in the game. I know that. I know. But I tried a bunch of different champions in all the challenges that they provided. And even when I was losing, somehow we managed to pull back and get wins. I don't know if this was intended, especially after my first few fights, but they were a lot of fun.
Victory.
Also, I use support champions for the most part, something that the other teams did not seem to use or be too concerned about, so that could also be one of the choices. Just by looking at the end of the scoreboard at the end, I could see that they were not using healers, they were not using shielders, so because I saw the little remark saying, you don't have a support, you don't have a frontline or something like that, I said, okay, I'm going to take one. I'm new to this, so I'll just try anything. So that also might be it. So, now, the game. Aesthetically, the game pleases me a lot because it is a bit like Dante's. There's cartoon characters, each with different weapons and different abilities. I tried Victor, for the tutorial, but he's the most basic one, and I did a couple of matches with him, and I found out that he has like this long-range ability. It is quite good. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. There are a few champions that are always available. There are a few that fall under some kind of rotation, meaning they are available for a certain time. I don't know if this is daily or weekly or by season or anything like that. And then, of course, there's those you need to buy. They're just locked, always locked. You can unlock them with crystals or with gold, but I'll speak about that more ahead. There are different game modes in this game, from which there are 3. The first is kill as many opponents as you can. Your team has to do more kills to win the match. Really fast-paced mode that throws you immediately into battle. Most players clash on a small environment, so DPS is keen, but if you can also protect your team, that is a big plus. The second is conquering and holding an area. For this you need some champion that has some kind of AoE. I think I only played this once, but I was fortunate enough to be paired on my team with a champion that used turrets. So, like Lord in Overwatch. With him and another that had a shield, and I was doing support with my I had totems that delivered health. So this all went really really well. Last but not least, you have this one where you need to summon a car, a kind of a vehicle, and then push it to another location. Yes, like before, this is just like Overwatch, but this one is a bit tricky. So you need 4 points to win. You get 1 for spawning the car, and 1 for getting it to the location, so that's 2. However, if the opponents stop your car, they also get a point. Or if you're playing on the opposite team and you stop the car, you also get a point. So my first time it was easy because again matchmaking. But on my second and my last playthrough, I think it was the last match I played. We really got into a battle because I was using a champion that I never used before. I was also using a loadout that I never used before. It was made by me, so I don't really know what to use. So I just used what seemed to be appropriate, and again I was playing with support, and because this was after I don't know 6-7 matches, the game was now more aware of my power level, so we were more evenly matched, but we still persevered and won at the end.
Victory.
All 3 modes are fast and sweet, and if you die between spawns, you can elevate your skills and stats. I'm not sure how you get this currency, these items, but you can use them to elevate your character and leverage the fight. So that's really cool, and I enjoyed it a lot.
5, 4.
Now, rewards. You don't get a lot of gold in matches, so if you want to buy a new champion, you really need to put in the hours of gameplay. Also, you can get crystals in-game. Now, crystals is the in-game currency, but for that you need to perform certain daily and weekly challenges or tasks. I got 50 for creating a loadout. Like I said, the loadout I created for my character where we get problems in that match where you have to put the car from location, take the card from location to location. But I'm pretty sure there's other ways, but maybe there's easy ways and others they're not so easy. For the most things in store, they cost about 200 or 300 crystals or above. So yeah. There is also an unpass, as per usual, but I'm not sure you want to devote yourself to it unless you buy one with special skins for your preferred characters. And this one, the one that was available when I was playing, there were several skins. There are like 3 skins for 3 characters. So most of them were just different colors. So if these are not your favorite characters, you will probably not spend money on this hunt pass. So I think most people were, when they see a hunt pass that it doesn't have anything for their favorite characters, the characters they use the most, they just skip it, which is not exactly a bad thing. But it's not exactly a good thing, to help the developers of the game. All in all, this is a very respectable game. Short matches, full of action, and great synergy between the different champions. Yes, matchmaking does play a big role, because it's completely random. So yeah, but trying different things is also have the fun. I've tried different champions. Although know that you can't change champions mid-fight. It's not like Overwatch in that sense. But it is kind of fun to develop some different synergies between different champions. And if you got at least one partner with you, even better. The title is a free-to-play. It's not like Overwatch. But the title that they gave him, which is like a free-to-play Overwatch, is actually a very good one in my opinion, and no one should be ashamed of it. I admit, of all the free-to-play PvP that I've played so far, and I've played all of them so far, this is my absolute favorite. And I think I'll probably keep it in my PS4 just in case, you know, there's a good unpass, or maybe I just want to unwind after playing all the other PvEs. So yeah, this really interested me, and I recommend everybody to try it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And as always, have a great game, guys.